Welcome back, ARK players, to a brand new video. Now, the crunch has actually been released earlier than usual, and as you can see, look at this new version, I guess, of the Valguero, which is called the Solwyn. Now, I don't know if that's for sure, if this is a completely separate creature, but I'm kind of guessing, you know, the different, evolutions, you know, the Malwyn that we saw last week, and now the Solwyn is my guess. This is Community Crunch number 486, The Light in the Darkness. And this is actually really good to know, because I was hoping there was going to be some sort of, like, area in Lost Colony that wasn't all just going to be destruction. So anyway, we're going to get straight into this video. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like and subscribe. Come and join us in the LoadedCrysis cluster. The link is down below to our free servers, which will have Lost Colony, and let's get in. Right, so here we go, guys. So welcome to another edition of the Community Crunch. From beneath the frozen wastes, a new evolution rises to the challenge of its malevolent shadow of its darker twin. So I think we are correct that this is another evolution of the Valguero. Sharpened by the strange forces that fuel its transformation, this swift guardian glides across ice fields, creating fleeting pathways, and moves through frozen hazards with confident precision and grace. Their unrelenting protectiveness drives the Solwyn to fiercely guard their bonded rider. It follows a single rule: to keep you safe from the darkness behind you. Which evolution will you choose to have by your side when ARK Lost Colony comes out on December 16th? Do you know what I'm getting here? This is screaming out to me, Narnia, and which is so random, and it's screaming out like Star Wars, in the sense of, like, you know, will you choose the dark side, you know, like that kind of thing, which is really interesting. And if we actually dive in and have a look at this photo, clearly there's not much we can see in the background, but I can see some clouds and there's ice. I'm wondering if there's gonna be, and what is this staff? This is something I actually thought was coming to ARK 2. Oh no, they had that staff, didn't they, in the animated trailer? So yeah, I remember it's when Mei Yin is fighting one of the vampires in Lost Colony. Look at that outfit, by the way. Which looks so awesome. And then this new kind of, it's like a staff. It's like a tech staff or something. And then, oh wow, this is actually shaping up to be insanely cool. Like, generally, like, I'm really looking forward to Lost Colony. I feel like it's going to be something we've never seen before, which is, you know, as expected, but in the sense of just a really new DLC. Like, not feeling, you know, we've not had a paid DLC since, you know, I know we had Asterisk, but like a story paid DLC since 2021, since Genesis Part 2, which is just wild to me. So I'm really excited. December 16th is only 18 days away, guys. But now this is what we're talking about as well. Extra Life 2025. It's done it. I knew it was going to do it. I made my video yesterday. The Giga steps up for the third TLC pass, with the community raising over 190,000. And also, since 2015, the ARK community has been showing up for Extra Life, and this year you've helped us shatter our previous record of 188,000. With the event still underway, donations have already surpassed an astounding 190,000 for the kids in need. We're baking up a little special treat in celebration of breaking the fundraising record, so keep an eye out when more info lands on the menu. Okay. I need to try and find out what's going on there. Wow. That is actually so cool. So keep your eyes on the menu, guys. I'm literally going to be constantly backing out to the menu now for the next week ahead. But look at this. So, you know, these Dino TLC passes are going to be released throughout 2026. And there's still time until the fourth creature is locked in. So get your votes in. The Aranio, the Quetz, and the Giga are now locked in for a 2026 pass. And, you know, there you go. As you can see, the Allosaurus GP was correct when he sent me a message. He's been keeping track of it, and it apparently is still a while away from the Megalosaurus, but it has jumped to 6 after its massive $5,000 donation. But to be honest, I think now these three are, it's really down to these three, unless someone, as I said, drops a huge donation out of nowhere. The Therizino, I think, is going to get locked in next. I really do, unless someone, unless that person that dropped 5k on the Allo decides to drop some more. I don't know if this is true, but I heard that there's potentially 9k between the Allo and the Megalosaurus. So that's really going to take a giant donation to be able to get the Allo anywhere near the top 5. So right now, as we're currently recording, the Therizino and the Megalosaurus is looking very good at getting their TLC pass. And I am so excited. Do you know what I'm so excited? It's just the fact that we haven't had this in so long. And these creatures, they're going to have so much of an opportunity to just add something so new and shift the meta, and that's what's really exciting me. Right, so let's scroll down the rest of the crunch. As a little reminder, the next two, December 5th and December 12th, is going to be the final winners into up to the road to Christmas. Can you guys believe on Monday it's December 1st? I know I cannot believe it. Of course, like we've always mentioned, on December 8th is the sunset. There's a bunch of servers here which have been removed from the sunset list, and the ones that don't end up getting removed will be gone, and they will be preparing to become Lost Colony servers, so prepare for that. I'm extremely excited to drop our 100 player Lost Colony servers on the LoadedCrysis cluster. As I always mention in videos, if demand does rise, we will look to open more servers. You know, if the demand flies through the roof, but we're doing it differently this year. So what we're going to do moving forward is we're going to basically name a server. So when I launched, so we launch 100 players PvP, 100 players PvE, and we are now going to change it. Instead of just opening 2 more 100 players, they will be 100 players, but they're going to be having the word temp on them. And the reason why they're going to be temporary is because when the launch is over and we decide, we used to do a vote to find out what server was the most popular. And then there was so many people that were really upset when we changed our Ragnarok server to Valguero. So we're going to name them temporary, so you guys know that if you're playing on that server, that's going to be the one in the future that's going to change into the next DLC, which will be Genesis Part 1. So that's pretty much what's going to be going on. I think it's definitely a safer and better way of doing things. So the first 2 Lost Colony ones that get put up will be the ones that will stay, and the next ones, just to deal with the busyness of Lost Colony, we will open up 2 temporary ones. So yeah, really excited for that. And yeah, I think obviously Turkey Trial it's going live until Monday the 8th of December. So you've got ages. You've literally got ages of Turkey Trial. So of course that's live as well on our servers, ×2 on PvP and PvE official. But yeah, some really exciting stuff going on at the moment, guys. It's the best time ever. I always see, do you know what? I always see a lot of ARK players. I've seen a bunch of people, shout out to Dabs, who, if you're watching this, Dabs, who are, you know, big in the LoadedCrysis cluster, and they've returned for this time of year, because this time of year in ARK is just the best time. It's festive. They release DLC, like a big DLC at the end of the year. We have Winter Wonderland. I just love it. It's just a really special place in my heart this time of year, being an ARK creator. And remember, guys, this is my 10th year of doing ARK, and I still love it, this part of the year, so much. And the community corner, very, very nice of Wildcard to put Foo in, because basically Turkey Trial just isn't that popular these days. When I saw Foo uploaded this, I actually watched this video. I absolutely love Foo. I'm a huge fan of Foo's videos. I sit there, he does live streams. If you're watching this, Foo, thank you for being such a good content creator, because I have just watched him for years, yeah, really, really enjoy his videos. And then, I can't pronounce this creature right, but Ras did a video on it as well. This is from Dark Edge, and it's a new freemium, and this has actually got very close in the creature community creature voting in the past, and it was a real world dino, and apparently this mod is absolutely awesome, so I might have to check that out. Fan art of the week, Wall Slam on Osidon. Oh wow, that looks a bit terrifying. Rockwell spinning on the Aberration ARK. If I'm correct, someone posted this image, right, and I can't remember who it was, and they said, can someone turn this into Rockwell holding up an ARK, holding up the ARKs, and Tech ARK went on to do it, and it was really cool. We've got the Deinonychus, we've got oh wow, this one is epic. Wow, really, really cool. Look at that Elder Claw, the detail in that. And then we have the starter pack, land, air, and sea. Oh, someone else has done another one here. Oh, is it Nano? What a happy land we live in. I think it was Nano that posted it on Twitter. and then more from Wildcard HQ. Hello there. I seek the entrance to the next crunch. We want to see early crunches, and then obviously some awesome photo mode as always from the community. Wow, look at that. That must have taken some time to build. And then this is my kind of setting, like cozy, just really cozy, chilling in your base on a cold day when it's raining in ARK. So ARK players, I hope you will be joining me in the world of Lost Colony in 18 days time, because this is seriously shaping up to be a really nice DLC. What will you go for? Are you team Solwyn or are you team Malwyn? You'll have to let me know. And for anyone who's struggling to make their decision up, this is the Solwyn and this is the Malwyn. What will you choose? That's completely up to you. They both look absolutely epic. And obviously the Malwyn looks terrifying. I think for the soft-hearted, we'll go for the Solwyn, and anyone destined for the dark side will go for the Malwyn, or just have both. I think I'm going to have both. But anyway, guys, thank you very, very much for watching today's video. I will see, there's only going to be one upload today, obviously, being the crunch. Tomorrow there'll be 2, and then, you know, we'll be back to that up all the way up until Lost Colony, and then Lost Colony, when that comes around, you know, there's so many videos, because we're going to be doing how to tame videos. I'm going to be playing on the LoadedCrysis cluster as well with you guys and experiencing Lost Colony. It's going to be fun. So catch you guys in my next video and see you guys later.